It's time. It's time. It's time. Today is June the 5th, 2025, and it is 10:51 a.m. Only God can bring you out the darkness. Only God can bring you out the darkness. Only God can bring you out of the darkness. It's too big for you to handle it on your own. God knows the magnitude, He knows the seriousness, He knows the ins and outs, He knows what you don't know, He knows what you do know. He knows the outcome if you make this decision. He knows the outcome if you make that decision. He knows the outcome if you give it to Him. Because God's results is the best results. Your results can't top what God can do. You can go ahead and try to come out of the darkness on your own, and that's your right. But your results can't touch God's results with a 10-foot pole, because God is all. He is the beginning, He is the end, He is the first, and He is the last. Okay? And if you trust Him, if you seek Him, get in His word, pray to Him, you will start to come out of the darkness and into light, because God is the light. He is the truth and the light. And as you go on your walk with God, God's going to test you, not to hurt you, but to strengthen you and to help somebody else through your story, through your testimony. His yoke is easy, His burden is light, and He will not put more on you than you can bear. But you can make decisions yourself that put more on you than you can bear. Then you got to run to God to save you. When you can just give yourself to Him now and live a smooth life in Him. Your life will be much better with Him. Don't get caught up in the instant gratification, but value delayed gratification. Everything in His timing. And some things won't be for you. Everything ain't for everybody. But only God can fill that void in your life. He will give you what you need. God is more than enough. God is always on time. He's never late. Even if He show up at the last second, He's on time, because God controls everything. Nothing can happen to you without God's permission. No one can defeat you with God. You cannot be defeated with God. It's just that simple. And as long as you're living in the darkness, living in sin, living in negativity, okay? You are in the darkness. There is no dancing in the middle. You got the darkness and you got the light. It's just that simple. And like I always say, the message goes to me first. Then it goes to you. I'm no better than you. I'm not speaking down to you. It's going to me first. So I encourage you, if you're in the dark today, the only way out, the only effective way out is with God. If you are in the light, stay strong. Temptations is coming. Test is coming. Trials is coming. Adversity is coming. Don't get comfortable. Don't get overzealous. Stay strong. And know that regardless of where you are in your life, God will always take you regardless of where you are in your life. You can't say that for people, but you can say that for God. God will take you in whatever condition you're in. If you're an alcoholic, if you're a drug addict, if you're a scammer, if you're a millionaire, if you're a trillionaire, if you're broke, the only qualification that you need to serve God is to give yourself to Him, to come to Him. That's all you need to do. You ain't got to pass a test. You ain't got to do an interview. Just come to Him. Because God knows you. God knows your heart. Only God can judge you. He knows your heart. Okay? So just come to Him. That's all you need to do. Come to Him yourself. It's okay to get other people to pray for you. It's okay to stand in agreement. There's a time for all that. The Bible even says there's a time for everything. But there's a time that you got to go to God for yourself. You got to go in your closet, your prayer closet, your corner, and you got to pray to God yourself. Because there might be a time where nobody might be around to pray for you. You got to know God for yourself. But there is a time where, you know, there's a time for corporate prayer. There's a time for team prayer. There's a time for standing in the gap for other people. There's a time for other people standing in the gap for you. But your foundation of all that is your own individual relationship with God, your own prayer life with God, your own walk with God. The darkness represents not living in the Spirit. And the light represents living in the Spirit. You can't satisfy the flesh. It'll never be enough. Lust will destroy you from the inside out. Regardless of what you have a lust for, lust is an obsession. When you're willing to do anything to get that high off of that drug of lust. But God will give you the peace. He will give you the purpose to live a life that's clean, to live a life that's purposeful. Where every day is new. Every experience is new. Aren't you tired of being in the same place year after year after year? Aren't you tired of being frozen in time? Doing the same things over and over and over again? Don't you want change? Aren't you better than what you're doing? Can't you be better? Are you more better? can you achieve better? How are you changing the world so when you leave this earth, you leave a legacy of leaving the world in better shape than it was when you came into it? Think about that. Think about that, Jack. Think about that, sir. Think about that, ma'am. What are you doing to what are you doing to change the world today to leave it in better shape than it was when you came into it? Or do you don't want to do it? Do you want to stay the same? I know I don't. I know that I am more. I know that I can be more. And I know that I'm destined for greatness, not within myself, but in God. I know that about myself. I'm not average. I don't fit in certain circles, and that's okay. You can't take one piece of one puzzle and try to put it in a box with a whole different puzzle. That piece is not going to fit. You need to stay in your box where you fit, the puzzle that you fit in. You're not meant to fit in. No one is meant to fit in everywhere. No one. That's common sense. You might fit in over there, but you don't fit in over there. Like I play chess. You know? Some people don't like chess. You know? Some people smoke. I don't smoke. Some people drink. I don't drink. Some people party. I don't party. Okay? You're going to be weird to somebody because you don't do what they do, or you don't think the way they think. Okay? Or you don't have the demeanor that they might have, or you don't dress like how they dress. You're going to be weird to somebody, so it's just best to accept yourself for who you are. Because God made only one of you. So you don't have a choice but to be you. People talked about Jesus. People didn't like Jesus. Did that stop him from achieving his destiny of dying on the cross for my sins and yours? Huh? God will give you everything you need to overcome anything. I don't care what it is. God's timing is the best timing, the only timing. And please don't make the mistake of trying to get things when you want them. I'm speaking to myself right now. Be patient, play chess. Smooth into what you want in life. Give it to God. God will give you a peace, and God will start opening up doors for you when it's time. But don't make that mistake of rushing. Don't make the mistake of getting caught up in instant gratification. Take your time. Do your due diligence. Know the board, know the pieces, so you can win the game. In God, in God, in God. Enjoy your day and enjoy your week. And remember, if nobody else believes in you, I believe in you. And deep down inside, you believe in you. And if no one else loves you, God's love is unconditional. There's nothing that you've done or going to do that's going to separate you from the love of God. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Be encouraged to go to God for yourself And he will bring you out of the darkness into the light, into the light, into the light.